Hello fellow simmers, it's Samuel Beeman of BLS here and welcome to another Train Simulator Classic video. The date is Friday the 19th of December and Slowline Simulations have just dropped this new North Norfolk Railway route release over at their website. That's right, they're back and they're back with a bang, I would say. So this is the North Norfolk Railway route, which was originally produced by Oliver Brailsford back in 2021. We've actually featured the route on our channel previously as a little first look sort of WIP review, as it were. And it was pretty damn good, and it's going to be interesting to see the latest version of the route produced by Slowline Simulations in collaboration with Steam Sound Supreme. So today I'm joined with Daniel Wyatt of BLS.
Hello.
There he is. And yeah, he's looking forward to seeing this route as well. This is take 2 of our look at this route. So this technically isn't a first look because we had a bit of an issue with the first attempt of making this video, didn't we, Dan?
Yeah. If you're hearing this, like seeing this right now, it means we've actually done it correctly this time and Sam hasn't messed up.
Yeah. So there is a few issues that we've already picked up, and we will mention them in this. But yeah, we're doing the first scenario of the route, which is sort of an introduction to the route, sort of, telling you a bit of information and history about the railway, and just showing us around this new version of the North Norfolk Railway route, which was originally made by Just Trains. So yeah, without further ado, let's unpause the game and take a look at this lovely cutscene cinematic which has been produced by SSS. So you can see we're actually starting off by looking at the Welcome to Sheringham Station sign, which looks okay, not too shabby. And then we sort of cut over to this shot of the sort of facing towards the main line over there and the Bitton line. And then we sort of pan round here to the coaching stock, which were produced by Forerunner. These coaches actually do come with the route. We will delve into a little bit more information about those in a minute. But yeah, we've got the platforms, which were reskinned by Oliver Brailsford from the Greyston mainline platforms, if I'm not mistaken. I believe it was.
I think they're the Settle Carlisle ones, but I'm not entirely sure.
Oh yeah, that could be right. The Settle Carlisle ones.
If it's required for the route, then it is the Settle Carlisle ones. I'm just going to double check. Yeah, Settle Carlisle platforms, and yeah, I thought it was. Of course, it's already started blowing off. This is just Train Sim.
Yeah, I do like the effort that they've put into doing this cutscene. I mean, it's a long old cutscene, but it's brilliant to see that they put the effort in to make this.
Yeah. Nice custom signals there, it seems, as well.
And there we are, 90775, which is a reskin from Peppercorn Workshops. It's the preserved version. So, here we are, and I've got to read through this again.
Want me to read it? I can read it.
You can read it, Dan, this time. I did it last time.
Welcome to the North Norfolk Railway. The North Norfolk Railway, affectionately known as the Poppy Line, is a 5-mile heritage railway in the East Anglia area of England. The former Midland and Great Northern route closed to the passenger service in 1964, apart from the Sheringham to Cromer section. Therefore, Sheringham Station remained open until 1967, where BR took the decision to close it and build a new station over the road. You scroll it down. That's the only issue, isn't it?
Yeah.
The Poppy Line began operating passenger trains in 1975 and has since has continued to go from strength to strength. A number of developments have happened over the years, including extending the line from Weybourne to Holt, and more recently reinstating the level crossing areas across the road. Level crossing across the road and running dining trains to Cromer. Your train is ready to depart, hauled by resident War Department 210-90775. As we go along the line, we'll reveal some of the fascinating history and details of the railway. Closest message to continue.
Yeah, and things like this is actually really cool. It's something that I don't know how to do at the moment personally in scenario creation. I don't know if you do either, Dan. You don't really know how to.
I'm gonna. I've just dropped the mouse. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try and learn how to do it.
Yeah, because
Definitely have a go at learning how to do it because it does seem like it would benefit us.
definitely, yeah. I love the cutscene at the beginning and the scrolling, in the information. One of the things which is a shame is that they don't actually operate dining trains down to Cromer anymore, which
No.
is a shame. It's just I would love to see one going along the Cromer branch. I never did, and I probably never will now, which is sad.
Never say never. They might do it in the future. You don't know.
Who knows? Who knows? But yeah, so we'll get into this, and yeah, we're going to be driving obviously 90775, which is the preserved reskin from Peppercorn Workshops. There is a locomotive that comes with this route, Wissington. I will do a separate video on that at some point, but it just won't be on this one. But yeah, so without further ado, let's get into this. And it's blowing off.
My ears. Yeah, wait till I open the doors. Not like last time.
Yeah, well, let's see what happens.
Bring
So,
the Fisher Price toolbar up. Just wait till it says and see what it does. Because if it starts loading on that, then we know it was whatever the hell we did there before.
yeah, so one of the things in the previous video that we did, yeah, we go, test T to load passengers. If we press T, there we go. It just
It's not
look,
doing it.
so it's registered.
broken.
It's registered that it's opening the doors, but it hasn't opened the doors. It hasn't registered on the HUD. This is a bit of an issue because we can't open and close the doors at Sheringham platform, so therefore this scenario is practically broken because of that. So yeah, that's something that needs fixing on this. We'll have a little look round Sheringham as we're here. We have noticed a few things on the platform, mainly this. We have a few assets which are sort of sunk into the ground, which, there's no excuse for this really. This should have been picked up in testing. We can see on the bike and the bench. It seems that maybe the platform was raised here or something, and nobody checked to raise the assets when doing it. I don't know. But yeah, but that's a bit of a problem there. Another thing that is, to be honest, and this is probably one of the worst problems with this, is this big old dip down here. I mean, just look at this. This isn't. Surely, somebody who was testing this would have picked this up and thought, oh, that's a bit of a problem, because that's just, you just can't, just can't have that, for a quality route, you can't have that. Station asset itself is the old Just Trains one. There's no difference there, which is, the main difference I think is the signs, which, to be fair, looking at these signs, they're not the best signs I've ever seen personally. I think that the texturing could have been a lot better. They're very flat. They're not that.
Are they?
It just.
Are they actually custom to the route, or are they included on the Just Trains asset themselves?
I think, if I'm not mistaken, they are custom to the route.
Okay.
I know that the totems are. The next train sign definitely is, and especially this over here. Now, this asset here was originally photo textured on the next train, but it's now sort of CGI'd now, which I think looks a bit worse. I preferred the photo textured asset. Because bear in mind, guys, that we were actually sort of involved with this route originally back in 2021. Didn't really do work necessarily. I mean, I know, Dan, you did a small amount of work on this route, I think, doing the signals, didn't you?
Yeah, but that got removed at some stage.
Okay, yeah, so your work got removed. So realistically,
Politics.
all of the work that BLS were involved with within this route was removed, so none of it is any of our stuff anymore. But when I originally looked at this route, this was photo textured, this next train sign, and it looked a lot better. But yeah, it's been changed, and now it looks CGI, which I'm not sure if I really like, to be honest. I think more photorealism should be put in place for this, because you can tell these have just been whipped up in Photoshop or something. Which
It's like they haven't been baked.
no, I don't. It's I mean, don't get me wrong. The detail that they're putting on the station's brilliant. Like I love the weights here that they put down and all of the luggage and stuff, making use of the Staymore assets. You know, because this is actually here in real life. All this luggage. It's really
I
nice.
like the custom bins they've got as well.
Oh yeah, the litter bins. Yeah, they're very
Yeah, they are
nice.
custom. I just double check that.
Yeah, see, this is done really, really nicely. You know, this asset
Yeah,
actually looks photorealistic. But then you look at stuff like this and you think, well, why can't this be as good as this? You know,
yeah.
it's a bit confusing in that regard. Um, but no, the detail is definitely here. You know, they've done well capturing the detail on Sheringham Station, but it's just some of the assets, the texturing themselves is not great. Um, Obviously, yeah, it's there is a sign missing here. There should be a North Norfolk Railway sign somewhere on here, but it's not there. That's something that's missing. And we've got the shop. I believe there was a sign up there that should say shop, and it's not there. And we've got the toilet block here, which this asset feels unfinished. This feels like they're just missing all of the stuff. Like we should have some posters and some signs and bits and pieces on here, but it's very bland and very sort of, you know, it's just kind of like very, very just sort of basic. There needs to be some more signage going on it, isn't it? You know, it's not.
It's the brick color difference as well to the main station building. I don't know if it's like that in real life. If you look at that compared to the other one, it's like,
Yeah.
are you noticing that? Like the contrast? I'm not sure. Is it like that in real life? Is it that much of a difference?
I don't know if there's that much of a difference as such, but I mean, to be fair, this brickwork looks better than this brickwork. But then again, this
Yeah, yeah,
brickwork was
yeah.
JT's old one, so you know, there is a difference in the two. You know, these were built in different eras as well. So,
I'm looking
um,
on Google Google Maps now, and they are very similar. I mean, if not the same.
yeah. So, I mean, that may just be because of the fact that that's the old JT model, and this is like new
Yeah,
and looks a bit better.
but I'm seeing what you're saying about the signs missing because I'm looking on Google Earth now,
Yeah,
and I think the where the green bit is above the window should be a lot more. It should be a lot further down,
yeah,
and there needs to be like it's got a cream background and it says North Norfolk Railway on a blue board, and then next to it on the window across it says souvenir shop.
yeah. So it should have more detail, but it hasn't got it.
Yeah,
Um, so yeah,
which is
so
a shame.
yeah, I wouldn't say that's the best asset, but at least it's there. You know, at
Yeah.
least at least we've got it. You know, because I believe the original route didn't have it, so it was just a Coogee building. But yeah,
Also, the bus stop. I'd say
yeah,
it's a
this
bit of
is
a it's a bit of a shame.
it's just a town asset, and it should be. You know, it would have been nice to have the custom one with the
Well, in real life, it's like
B12.
a yeah, it's like an Art Deco kind of. Yeah, you'd say that, wouldn't you? Like Art Deco, like
Yeah,
Surbiton Station, that kind of thing, like
yeah,
London Underground shape, that era, kind of bus shelter, and it's got a really nice mural. I'll get Sam to put a screenshot of it on the screen right now, and you'll see what it looks like.
yeah. It's a shame
It's really
that's not
nice, and
in
it's a
it.
shame that it's not in it.
Mm, yeah, that is a shame. But hey ho, you can't have everything, can you? I quite like the use of the bus sitting outside of it. That's quite a nice little touch. Um, Signal box, yep, it's a standard, just bog standard JT Sheringham signal box. They could have done something with this, like
They could
added
have put the
some.
name on it.
They could have put the sign on it, the name, and there's usually like a big poster behind it, like attached to it, saying "Welcome to the Poppy Line, North Norfolk Railway." These things they could have added just to give it a bit more detail instead of just a bland signal box. But there you go. I mean, they put stuff like this, the "Beware of Train" sign and stuff like that down. So why couldn't they have just put some of the posters and
It's like
stuff on?
yeah, again, I'm looking at the signal box and like there's details missing. Like, I'll take another screenshot and get Sam to put it on, but
Yeah.
there's like a little diamond and stuff like that missing in between on some of the windows, and then it's not all windows. It's
No.
the bottom set of windows like going across should be like wood.
Yeah.
Looking at this, and then there's like a door on the front. and there's a handrail. The handrail's there, but there's not like a little platform that comes out. It's a tiny little platform,
Hmm.
but it'd have been nice if they could have maybe at least put the platform in, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, there's stuff they could have done to it, but they haven't done it.
Yeah.
That's which is a bit of a shame. 'Cause stuff like that, which you would have thought they would have put the work in to update it slightly.
So
Um,
I mean, I shouldn't be looking at Google Maps to be honest, because it's making it even worse for myself. But there's like on the level crossing, there's no lamp. Like on the gate itself, on the right hand side,
yeah,
there's a red lamp on top of it in real life. And is this a custom asset, or is this
I
part of
think
something?
that's the Just Trains asset. I think it opens up when the train approaches, so I think that
Oh,
would have
that
been a
makes sense. Why you couldn't have added it? Yeah,
yeah, that
yeah,
would have been a
yeah.
bit tricky to do. So I don't think you can really comment on that because
That's my bad.
yeah, that's a Just Trains thing. But yeah, that's quite nice. I like how they've added the dog waste bin and stuff. We've got the little circle in here with the benches, which is that's nice. I'm glad that they've put that in. It looks smart. But one of the
Yeah.
things that does annoy me about this crossing over to the mainline station is the fact of this red brick. Sort of, you can tell it's just a wall that they've got and just like stretched it and just placed it along the road like that, which it's just not right. It shouldn't be red brick. It should be more sort of a black brick. I mean, even if they
Um,
just did a reskin of it and had it as a reskin, at least then it's proper. Instead of just this red brick.
it's a different. It's not like that brick in real life. It's kind of like, do you know when you get it slant like diagonally the bricks and it
Yeah, yeah,
like
yeah.
all looks up
Slanted,
like
yeah.
that kind of stuff?
Mm.
Yeah, slanted. It's like that in real life as well. I've sent another picture for Sam's gonna have a field day with this.
Yeah,
Um, I've sent another picture for Sam to put up on the screen. It's like they've changed it to the level crossing infill,
yeah,
but looking in real life, it's more like what it is to the right, like all across. So
yeah,
I don't know why they've done that because they had the asset already.
yeah. I don't get that. Yeah, that's not the best. Um, hey ho. Yeah, because it's more like this kind of all the way across, isn't it? It sort of blends in. It's
Yeah, it's I just
yeah. I don't understand it, but they are. So you're heading over to the Sheringham mainline station here. They've just basically added a standard Just Trains platform and made it out of that when originally there was actually a custom asset made for this. So why they hadn't used that, I don't know. But there we are. It's just and also this platform is technically wrong because it's a different style of platform. It's like what's that platform that they use?
it's on stilts.
That's it, the stilts platform. Yeah. So technically this isn't even the right platform for what it is.
And do you know what's funny? We've just made a video, haven't we, on the North London line, and it
Yeah.
had a stilted platform in it.
Yeah, it did.
So the asset's there.
Yeah, so I don't know why they couldn't use it. But then again, it's not the main focal point for the route, so that's I suppose you could argue with that. Another thing that I noticed as well is we've got this milk bottle here, so I don't know what that is or where it's from, but we've got a milk bottle just randomly there. They've modelled the Tesco ish. They've sort of kit bashed it, which is not terrible. It looks
No, I'd
okay.
say that's okay. That's as yet again, that would be a massive. That's a massive asset to make.
Yeah,
So
it's
I
time and resources in it.
say
So
fair
to do
play.
to do it
Yeah.
like this is okay. We've got the trolleys outside, which is pretty cool. We've got there was the car park. That's all there. I like the detail on the gardens. We've got bits of garden detail on that. That's all there. That's good. Stop board. That's all there. That's nice. We don't have any sort of electronic boards like they would have out here. But that's you know, but that's just being
Again,
picky.
I believe they some were made for the original route,
Yeah, they
weren't
were.
they?
Some were. That's what I don't understand. Some were made for the route, but they haven't got it and put it in. And it's the same with that platform asset. So I don't know, but they are. Heading over to Sheringham Town. This looks very nice actually. I like how they've put the seats outside of the what would be the ice cream parlour, sort of an ice cream place and a sort of a cafe. That looks quite smart. I like the use
I
of
don't know if
canopies.
it's an ice cream part. I think I've been in there with Oliver. It's like a I think it's a bar or something like
It's
that.
like a mini cafe or something, isn't it? Yeah, something like
No,
that.
yeah, I think I'm looking at it right now. It's called the Gangway. It's a funny name, isn't it?
Yeah,
Coffee to cocktail. So yeah, it's a little cafe, but also has cocktails.
but it's nice that they've added that.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, and we're coming down to the town itself actually looks pretty good. This is how, I can walk down here and it does look like Sheringham. That's sort of really sort of tight. There's not really much room on the path, so it's good that they've done that. And obviously
There's
we
a
had,
model shop down here as well, isn't there?
yeah, it should be around here somewhere, probably there, I believe.
Trying to find it. And I bought a model in there with a slack all, funnily enough.
But yeah, so we've got this is sort of where the clock tower would be. I believe there is actually a nice sort of clock tower asset that they could have used instead of this little shack, but there you go. We've got some pubs and that. Obviously the detail just kind of ends here. There's just nothing here. But then again, it's a bit far from the track, so fair play.
It doesn't really.
It doesn't really
Yeah.
matter. Yeah, we've got the co-op there. But yeah, no, it's not terrible. It's looking quite smart. I think they've done really well on the town. Um, we've also got really nice details like this roundabout here, which is done very nicely. I think you can
Yeah,
agree. That's not too bad, is it?
I think it looks great. Like, I think it just needed more time, really. I think it just needs that little bit more of a polish,
Yeah, some areas. So you think some areas just need a bit of a tarting up?
bit of a spruce up. I think hopefully this video helps. Hopefully it, helps overlay. I mean, like that is an issue.
Yeah. See, this this
Um,
this 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 is a bit of a problem.
it's not just that. It's like the way the grass is as well. Like it's clipping. You see there.
Yeah. There's ways that you could have stopped this from happening.
Yeah.
This should be an open path, but we've got foliage inside it. You know. So there's little things like that, as you say, that stuff like that needs polishing.
And I
But
hope this video helps. I hope this video gives some insight about what needs to be fixed.
yeah, that's what we do these videos for, really, is to
It's
give
constructive
feedback.
criticism.
Yeah,
We just
exactly. Yeah. But yeah, no. Overall, Sheringham doesn't look too bad. It just needs a bit of, as you say, tarting up. Another
Yeah.
thing that is a bit annoying about this is the fact we don't have a sleeper coach here, because there was a reskin for this, and I actually got the reskin. But we don't have the sleeper coach, which is always here. It's even got the steps
Hotel
for it.
Babylon.
Yeah, that's it, Hotel Babylon, but it's not there. Why it's not there, I don't know, because we do have the reskin for it, but there you go, it's not there. We do have these really nice wagons, though, and I believe these come with the route, don't they? These are like some new wagons.
They do, yeah.
Which they are looking really nice. We've got a conflat here. We've got, this
Shock fan.
shock van, yeah, the mineral wagon. Yeah,
Conflat.
conflat. And we've got an M&GN wagon here.
I think that's BR just with M&GN tarp over the top.
Yeah.
Looks to be.
Got an SO
SO
tanker.
tanker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that a fruit van?
No, it's a bust. I don't know what it is, but it's nice.
Yeah,
It's nice. It's
I
what
don't
it
think
is.
we've really had one of these in TS before. So that's
No, I
quite
think that
nice.
was a custom asset. I remember them saying that needed to be a custom asset.
Yeah.
And I think one of the original guys included with the route was going to try and make one.
I'm going to be brutally honest, this brake van looks a bit shite compared to all the rest of the wagons that have been included. It does, though, come on. I mean, look at some of this shader problem. These different shaders and different colours. Like this.
Yeah,
This
it's
looks
not
a bit
great.
naff. Yeah. I'm not keen on this. There's definitely
I'm sure
some
we
weird
have one of those
texturing
already,
going
don't
on.
we?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. That's probably like the worst one out of all of these, because these
Yeah.
aren't too bad, but then you've just got this,
Yeah.
Yeah. Wagons not too bad, but you've got the brake van not great. And even this isn't too bad. This brake van's looking quite
No.
smart.
Apart from the shader issue I've just seen.
What's that?
Well, it's not a shader, it's a bacon. Go look at the lamp iron.
Oh. Yeah, that's a bit of a
It's a
problem.
bit of a bake issue, but that can be rectified, surely.
Yeah, it's not terrible. It's looking quite good. Whoever's done the models of those didn't do too bad.
I mean, for free, it's okay.
Yeah, did you say it's Donkey Works or something who's done those
Yeah,
models?
Donkey Works has done those, about as far as I'm aware.
Yeah, that's not terrible. I've just seen something which I really don't like.
Have
Right?
you just seen the? Yeah. I was waiting for you to say something about that.
See, this kind of thing really pees me off because you could literally just get the invisible track asset and and make it quite short, or the rail, sort of the just the rails, the asset for
Yeah,
just the rails. And if you make it small, it doesn't spawn the buffer, and there is, or even invisible rail, doesn't spawn the buffers.
yeah,
I can see why they've done this to obviously hide the buffers, but that's just not the way of doing it.
no.
There is so much better ways of doing it.
There's more efficient ways. Yeah,
Yeah, I don't like that. But they are. We've got this building here, which is that Staymore building. What is that?
I think that's a sustainable building, but that's the mess room in real life.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's all right. At least it's there. And then we come over to some more pieces of rolling stock that come with the route, and that is these Forerunner coaches, which I did a review on when I reviewed Fourth Games' new 7F, and I put my thoughts across on it. So, let's put Dan's thoughts across on it, shall we? So, Dan, what do you think of these Mark 1 coaches by Forerunner?
You've put me on the spot, haven't you? What do you like? Um, I don't think they're bad. I think the profiling is. It's not great, to be perfectly honest. The profiling of the body, like, it's too curved, and it looks a bit like the Lionel Mark Ones that come with the not Polar Express, but yeah, they got Mark Ones in America now. No, the Mark Ones that come with the Hogwarts Express set by Lionel. It's a bit like those. They're a bit too short, and the body profiling is fucking whack on them.
Yeah.
I mean, look at the corridor ends, like, and the buffers as well. It's just, come on.
Yeah, they're not.
Come
They're
on.
not quite there. The profiling is slightly out. These, as I say, as I said in the 7F review, these aren't coaches I would necessarily use on a regular basis. I would still use the Armstrong Powerhouse ones,
Yeah,
mainly because I'm not keen on the texturing. I think the texturing's a bit meh. And the model themselves needs a bit of refinement. It's not bad, and obviously I appreciate the effort that Forerunner have done. I'm sure you do as well, Dan. You appreciate the
yeah, and
effort that they put
the
in.
fact it's been included for free in the
Yeah,
route, that's so you don't have to go and buy the AAP ones. That's okay.
they're good for a freeware set of Mark Ones, I suppose. But
But they need. I don't know if they were built with drawings. To be perfectly honest, I can't tell.
no, it's like some of the windows as well look a bit too tall, and especially like some, because I noticed
It's the
this and I
depth as
actually
well.
mentioned it to Forerunner that I find that it's a bit too deep. Can you see like
Yeah.
the frames? They're a bit too deep. They
Oh
need to
yeah,
be thinner.
100%.
Um, and I know that they're doing texture upgrades to the Mark Ones as we speak, so they might be better on the later versions that they produce of them because they are upgrading them slightly. So we'll just see what happens in the future. But yeah, everyone knows my thoughts on these. I think they're okay. They're good for freeware, I suppose, for a freeware free thing, but it's not the best.
No.
It's not the best. We've seen better Mark Ones. But yeah, but they don't just come with this though. I believe there is a couple of Suburbans that have been included with this route as well, which is pretty cool. And there's a few other different coaches that Forerunner have added as part of the route, which is good because we don't have them coaches within the AP pack, so we don't have any substitutes. So I suppose in that regard, they're good for capturing the North Norfolk's unique coaching stock.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's the Forerunner coaches that come with the route. Well, some of them anyway. Obviously, I'll go through some more of the stock that comes with the route in another video, but for now, we're just sort of having a look and seeing what we think to the route as it is at the moment, aren't we?
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway, let's get to the Loco. Obviously, as we can't, for some reason, open doors on this platform, I don't know why.
Gonna have to wait till those messages come up, aren't we?
Yeah, well, I'm just going to wait until 10. Also, that blowing off is really annoying. I might get a quick screenshot while we're here. Oh yeah, so it says
the original Sheringham station was reopened in 1975 as the main station on the North Norfolk Railway. It has been restored in 1955 appearance with distinctive blue signage, a key feature of the British Railways era. Sorry, I'm doing the narration.
Well, it's good, you know, and it's good to see that they've put the effort in to tell us a bit of information about the station.
Yeah. Those nameplates aren't bad.
Not bad. I mean, it's 2D, but they do the job.
Exactly.
Oh, that's so much better.
It'll start blowing off again in a minute. Sod's law. I think the go on.
I might get a nice view of this. Try and get a photo of that because that's quite smart. Well, we've got beeping cars.
Mad in the crazy. So someone's going mad in the crazy. What kind of English is that? Someone's going crazy in the background. 2010 was a significant year. Spelling mistake there. 2010 was a significant year for the North Norfolk Railway, and particularly the town of Sheringham. For the first time since 1967, a steam locomotive crossed the road from Network Rail's Cromer line onto North Norfolk Metals.
And now you can't read anymore. Pause the video on that to read the rest of it. Yeah, that's the only downside to some of the things, you know, that they can
pauses the game.
Yeah. To be fair, I should have paused the game, shouldn't I, when the thing popped up?
But there is a way you can do it where it makes it pause the game.
Oh right, okay, yeah. Oh, what, in the script, in the scenario?
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, this guy keeps running around in circles. Can you see him? He's like wandering around. Right, so it's 5 past. So we can get moving now. So we'll put ourselves into forward. Now you can get to see me drive a steam engine terribly, because I'm just no good with steam.
I would have been driving it if I had all the requirements. But I don't have all the requirements, so yeah.
Open the window. Yes, this is the Victory Works WD210O. I've got automatic fireman on, that's probably why it keeps blowing off.
You got brake pressure. Open the ejector.
Yeah, we've got that now. Okay, so we're just going to have to leave this because, you know, it doesn't register us leaving, so hey ho. I mean, we've got the signal.
I'd say leave the cylinder dragged over, otherwise it'll blow up. The Victory Works product.
Signals look nice.
Yeah, I think that's custom.
Yeah, nice lattice signals.
I like the brick. I remember on the blue brick.
This?
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks smart. But hang on a minute, is that sort of... Yeah, I suppose it's... Oh, looks like we're coming up to some more stock that's included with the route. Like, we've got this random sort of undercoat Mark 1 here, which is quite cool.
Yeah. You've got the signal box. Is that a custom asset?
It is, yeah. Okay, there's loads of random stuff coming up, which we can't read because it's so quick. Yeah, so this is Sheringham West single box, which is a custom asset. But one of the things I've noticed is a bit of a problem is this. So someone's... That should say private, but the V and the A are the wrong way round. So, yeah, that's a bit of a problem there. But the actual asset itself isn't too bad, and it's definitely custom. I know that because this wasn't in the original Just Trains route. So, yeah, at least it's there. It's looking all right. I think I am speeding. Yes, I am indeed.
They're made by Donkey Works, those coaches.
Yeah, these are like the North Norfolk's unique carriages, aren't they? The Whiz Beach ones.
That's the one from the tip of the bar, so I was aware.
I am speeding slightly, but
Yeah, no.
I mean, we've seen this route before in its WIP stage. There's not a huge amount that's changed. I mean, it still looks ace.
It's actually got the flags now.
Yeah, we've got the flags now, because that was something I was always missing.
Flags.
We could never get them to work on the original one, no. You could never get them working on the original.
I think there was from some like French sites or something, weren't there?
Yeah,
if I'm
something
not
like
mistaken.
that. But yeah, it's still looking really nice, the scenery.
I like the signals, I'll admit.
Yeah, these are, I think it's new. Or,
Yeah, they're new.
yeah, because they are quite unique.
Because I used to Crazy Rails ones before, because they were the most closest.
One of the things I will say is especially at low speeds, the Forerunner coaches do sound quite good.
Yeah.
But it's when they get to the higher speeds that they sound a bit odd. Tell you what, that sounds good, that bark.
I have the 280, but I don't have the 210 yet. I need to get it.
Now, did they add the sign in? No, they didn't. So usually beside here, right here, there's a welcome to Sheringham sign. That should be there. Again, it's right by the track, so why is it not there?
Yeah.
You know.
Maximum speed limit sign is there.
I did actually mention this to John Astley, who is one of the developers of the route, that I think it needs doing, but obviously it hasn't been done.
Well, it sounds nice, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. No, do you know what? The frame rates aren't too bad on this. Quite smooth.
I remember they used to be awful, didn't they?
Yeah, it used to be quite janky. A 1 in 97 gradient ahead, so be prepared to apply more power. That's good that you've got stuff like that. There's definitely some scenario issues with this particular scenario though, with like, you know, the fact you can't open the doors at Sheringham and, you know.
Yeah.
Because it kind of messes up the scripting of the scenario slightly.
I wonder if it... Oh, yeah, I'd say I'd test it, but I don't have the requirements, so... It's the other way around, you don't have the requirements for most of the scenarios now. I don't have the requirements for this.
Yeah, it's interesting, isn't it?
Bloody long quite honestly. The foliage is quite nice. Was the foliage like this before?
I would say so, yeah.
It's been updated to have the new JT trees, hasn't it?
Yeah. I think they've made a bit less overuse of VP grass, which is good.
It's not VP grass, but
that's deep dovetail ones, isn't it?
Yeah.
Which is good because the VP grass really did lag the route out quite badly with the overuse of it.
It's gamma grass there, which I think the DTG grass is okay for this. Especially in asset boxes. For anything really, I do suggest using it. I'm just going to pop to the toilet.
Ah yes, we've got the famous poppies here, so this obviously indicates that is the poppy line. That's why it gets nicknamed the poppy line actually, due to the poppies beside the line. Who would have thought? Oh, I was going to get a thumbnail and it just gets this. Okay, the gradient changes to a 1 in 80 uphill ahead. This climb will take us just before Weybourne Station. Fair enough. Right, okay, so let's try and get a
Right.
nice shot with
Those poppies are burning my eyes, though, to be
the
perfectly
poppy.
honest. I don't like looking at. Maybe they could have been mixed with some grass.
But just so it's not so like in your face. Yeah.
Sure.
No, this scenery is stunning. Like Oliver did a fantastic job on recreating the whole scene of Weybourne here. It just looks incredible.
You're gonna stall.
I can remember first time looking at this route and it was jaw dropping.
Oh, that sounds good, doesn't it?
They do have good sound.
I like that bridge as well. That's been created really nicely. That.
Yeah, that does look smart. That is like that in real life as well.
Yeah.
Oh look, we have the famous somersault signals ahead. Look. And
yes,
these are new. Didn't see these before. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, that's very nice.
I like that.
Very unique signals. Yeah, that's been nicely done. But yeah, it's interesting, this route. I'll link it in the description of the video for anyone who wants to download it, but it's been released on Slowline Simulations. Not over on SSS though, interestingly, considering that both Slowline Simulations and Steam Sound Supreme are working together on this. But at the moment it's just on SLS. So maybe they're just doing like a thing where SLS gets a period that they release it first and then SSS does. I don't know what the deal is with that, but yeah, it is interesting, and it's it's a nice Christmas present. It was a nice surprise. Wasn't expecting this to be released.
No, it's nice, yeah.
Again, another somersault signal here with the route indicator. Yeah, that's smart. Yeah, these are new. I never saw the somersault signals. They weren't in the original, were they?
No, I don't believe so. I never put any somersaults down.
I think you had to put the L and WR ones as placements.
Yeah, there were stop gaps for it.
Approaching Weybourne. This station first opened to passenger traffic in 1901. Well, then what did it say failed?
I don't know.
Oh, this scenario is broken. But yeah. Oh yeah, these are the Suburbans, aren't they? The new Suburban coaches that we've got with it.
These aren't bad, actually. These aren't too bad.
No, that's quite good.
These aren't too bad.
Should we just have a quick look over them?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not terrible. We're so used to seeing the digital traction ones, so it's nice to have some different ones.
Yeah.
And again, this is the unique coaches that the North Norfolk Railway have. We don't have any of these in TS until now, so it's good to see that they've been done. I believe some of them have connecting corridors. Are these ones? No, these don't have connecting corridors. No, I'm thinking of the inside. So the inside is interesting because it has like a compartment. Usually there's a door here, and then it comes into here. Yeah, so
when I went on it, God knows when, a couple of years ago, they had blocked all the inside off. With tape because of COVID, from what I remember.
Yeah, but it's nice. This wagon, is this new, or is it? Yeah, that's one of the new ones again, isn't it?
Ones, yeah.
It's nice.
Low man.
It's nice to see a varied of different wagons and rolling stock that come with this.
Yeah.
Look, we can see the new locomotive over here as well. Look.
Wissington, there you go.
So this is the new version of Wissington, because I know Wayside Works did. I'm not entirely sure about the baking on the front of this. There is certainly
it's not the baking, it's the just the colour itself.
Yeah, the smokebox door looks a slightly different colour to the surround, which is a bit weird. It wasn't like that on the original version of Wissington. But yeah, no. So this is the new version of Wissington. We're going to do a video on this as a separate at some point. But yeah, what do you think to the model though, Dan? It isn't too
I
bad,
think
does
it
it?
looks really good.
The model
I think
itself is good. Yeah.
that's actually top notch for freeware. Like, I mean, even for freeware, it's better than some payware stuff.
Yeah, does it have the inside motion in there? Oh, look, it does.
Oh, it does, man. It looks a
Yeah.
lot better than a DT bubble car, doesn't it?
Oh God, yeah. No, don't talk about that. Uh, yeah. Um, yeah. Obviously, we've got a couple of the resident locos lined up outside of Waybourne's shed. I wonder what the details like inside the shed, because I know that. I mean, there was a bit more detail inside the shed on the original North Norfolk. I know that, but I think they've got rid of some of it to reduce, you know, to just reduce frame lag, because it was just, it wasn't needed, which is fair
No.
enough. But yeah, no, this is looking really, really good actually. Really, really good. Right, let's carry on driving into Waybourne. It does have a nice bark, this thing.
It does. I might have to pick it up.
Oh, there we go. Open the window.
No longer clipping through. Oh, that's nice, isn't it?
Gotta love a
Nice
good
whistle.
Stania hooter, ain't you?
One thing I think is a shame with the standard 4 is they could have SSS could have done the chime whistle on it as well. And they've missed it out.
Yeah, they could have done. Oh, there's a bit of a clipping
Yeah.
tree through that.
Were they in? I can't remember if these. I don't think we had these station signs, did we?
Oh, we did, yeah. I believe they are old JT ones.
What about the signal box?
The signal box is new. That wasn't there on the original.
I was going to say it's been so long since.
Okay, we've got a reskinned Kuju asset there for the waiting shelter.
That doesn't look too bad though.
Are we in the platform?
I don't think the whole thing fits, does it?
No, but we could try and get the BG in. It does drive nicely, this WD210, I must admit.
Victory Works products tend to.
God, this is probably like the slowest arrival ever.
The shed is the original JT one, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
It's not a bad asset actually.
Right, let's see if we can actually open the platforms on this one.
Open the platforms.
Open the doors on the platform, see if it registers. Oh my god, it's not even registering on this.
Okay, so the entire route is just broken then.
I wonder if it's something to do with the fact that this has overwritten the original North Norfolk beta version that we had installed.
I will have to test it myself and see if it.
Yeah, it could be that. As if it is, I'll delete the old. I'll just delete it and then try and reinstall it and see if it works. But yeah, that's really bizarre that how it's doing that.
Wayboard. Oh.
Okay, what? Yeah, there's definitely something broken with this. I'll be interested. Let me know in the comments, guys, if anyone else is having this problem, because I'll be really interested to see if anyone else is having it. But yeah, that's really weird. Oh, apparently it says we've picked them up.
Okay. What time were we meant to depart? 20.
Yeah.
Have you got a green signal? We're not waiting for anything, are we?
No, we've got a green. Oh yeah, look at that.
This is a classic shot down here. This is.
Yeah, should we just have a quick look round Waybourne before we leave, just to see what's what?
You know where that bridge is from, don't you?
Is that the North? Is that's just standard JT, isn't it? Or
No, that's a Great Central one.
oh, is it? To be fair, it's pretty spot on. That's pretty much how it is in real life. So yeah. Station building, again, it's just your bog standard Just Trains station. Usually there would be a sign up here that says Waybourne and a totem, but it's not there on the route, which is a shame. Got Waybourne signs. I'm pretty sure them signs are supposed to be this side on the platform and not this side.
I cannot remember.
Pretty sure that's meant to be like that, but they are. We've got these weird sort of lights on the station, which are there in real life, so fair play that they're there. Yeah, the somersault signals are looking very, very nice, I must admit. I really like these.
I do too.
Um,
The Y14.
yeah, that's
That's an old model now.
the rustic engine man's carriage and loco workshop. That's the
Is that
developer who
James
produced it.
Horrocks?
Yeah, he's got a long old name, isn't he, to say it, but that is who made this model.
Okay,
Got clutter,
that's quite nice. 9F. Oh, look at that.
Black Prince. The David Shepherd 9F. 76084.
Still one of the best locos in TS standard 4 is.
You reckon?
For its age, it's lovely.
It is really nice, yeah. The texturing on it's not bad either.
It's very proportionate.
Oh, what do we have over here?
Standard 410. Well, BR1B probably.
Yeah, that's quite a nice little addition.
Top.
Yeah.
That's from that shed clutter pack.
71E simulations clutter, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, they've made use of that. We've got frames here from an 08 by the looks of it.
Some smoke box doors as well.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I'm loving the clutter around here.
That's great, isn't it?
Yeah, it's looking good. Didn't you do some stuff around here at some point, if I remember correctly?
I can't remember.
Yeah, because I think didn't you use some East Midlands coal assets for this, which had been removed now? But yeah, originally.
I don't know. It's been that long since I touched this. I've slept since then, basically.
Yeah. But yeah, no. Again, no. This is this just shows the amount of detail that Oliver put in, because he's even got the walkway. Where you can walk down towards the, your spotting location. I mean, even down. I mean, this is what really amazes me about the route as well. Is I'm looking at this right now, right? Because I've walked down this path, and I can see what I saw in real life. That the cutting. The sort of the embankment there, looking up to the track. That is spot on. I'm telling you this now. That is spot on. It's the right level. When I'm walking down in first person now, this is how it should look. This is done really, really well. The fact he's done all of the leveling correctly on the terrain is just, it's insane. It's fantastic.
I think it's great.
I mean, you've probably walked down here in real life, haven't you, Dan? This section?
I can't remember. I don't know if I did.
But no, this is incredible. It really is. I mean, it's meant to be a gate here, but I mean, why would you put that detail? It's not needed. But this again, I've been to this crossing gate here, and it genuinely looks like this. Although, to be fair, that bush needs to be removed because that isn't that tall in real life. But yeah, it genuinely, yeah, I don't recall these being on the original version of the route, all these random bushes Yeah, now I'm looking at this, I'm not keen on this. The constant
same
copy and paste of the bushes.
Repetitive.
Yeah, they shouldn't be there. It's not like that in real life. They shouldn't be there, them big old bushes there. That should just be clear. So, I don't know where they've come from. Someone's added that recently. But yeah, got a nice line side hut there. It's a nice addition. Look, we've got the village down there. That looks cool. But yeah, no, the overall look of the terrain and that is fantastic here. Really is.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's Weybourne. I think we're going to go to Hull. I don't think we're going to do the full round trip on this journey today. Because we're just having sort of a look at the route and seeing what's changed, aren't we? We're not going to do the...
Yeah.
I don't think it's right to do the full thing. But we've got like little bits and pieces here. We've got these people just sort of waiting and watching the train, which is pretty cool. As that is an iconic shot right there.
I think in the thumbnail you've got a shot like that in the original video.
Yeah, I have. So the 9F.
Yeah.
Look at that. Oh, that was a lovely departure. I approve. I approve. Yeah, the sounds on these coaches aren't too bad actually at low speeds.
No.
Now I'm going to be interested to see what's changed around here, up Kellinbank. I mean, we've still got the pathway. Weybourne Village can be seen about a mile away to the right. Okay, there's some spelling errors here.
Yeah.
Norfolk coastline. Yeah, I don't think it should say that. Yeah. That steam kind of gets in the way a bit.
You have to stop at Kenning.
The overgrown track bed between Weybourne and Holt was purchased in 1980. Years of volunteer toil followed. The line reopened in 1989. Cool. Yeah, that is lovely. Oh look, we've even got the windmill. The windmill at Weybourne, look.
Oh yeah. That's cool. The fact it's loading from that far.
Yeah, that looks wicked. Spot on, that is. Now, has anything changed in the means of here? Because I know that there was some detail put on. Oh yeah, look at this. We've got the
Cool.
lake and everything, you know, and we've got a little, you know, little cameos and stuff. You know, it's details like this which I just love. You know. And look, we've got the path. Oh god, we've got the path that goes all the way up here as well. We just pause the game. Do you want to read that, Dan?
Yeah, sure. It's a bit too hard for you. Kellingheath Park Holt was opened in 1989 as part of the railway's extension towards Holt. It was mainly used by walkers. It was not part of the original Midland and Great Northern Line. It was a replacement for an even more basic Holt constructed in 1983 to serve the Kelling campsite.
I'm liking the facts. I'm liking the facts that they're put in here. But as I say, they're a little bit out of place and a little bit broken because of the fact that we can't seem to open the doors properly on platforms. So, yeah, might need to look into that to see what's happening there. But yeah, let's carry on. Oh, there we go. We've got another one here. Look.
The summit of the 1 in 80 Kelling Bank is at the foot crossing ahead. Notice the former crossing keeper's cottage on the right of the line on the right. That should say right-hand side of the line at the crossing.
Yeah, so that's. So we'll probably see that then, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
So it's up here, isn't it?
Yes.
Have we got the whistle board up here? Oh, we do. That's good. Yeah, that's it there, isn't it?
Yeah, oh, nice.
It looks to be made out of an Isle of Wight asset and a little shed.
I can't see. Yeah, I see.
Yeah, interesting. Oh, I like the Beware of Train sign there and the crossing asset itself. Yeah, that's looking quite good. Yeah, it's not too bad. The scenery is stunning, just like the version that I looked at in 2021. I think you can agree, Dan.
Yeah.
So what, this WD's like proper loud.
It's not.
It's good sound. Oh, we got some more.
As we round the curve, we will pass under Bridge Road Bridge. Okay. It's an interesting name for a bridge, isn't it?
That is, isn't it?
You will see, yeah, exactly. You will see holes ahead. On the left are the 2 carriage sheds. 2 carriage. I think the grammar could have been looked at in this.
Yeah, it says the 2 carriage shed. Sure it's not 2 carriage...
On the left for 2 carriage shed built in. It should be like on the left is for 2
The
carriage
2...
shed.
No, it should be the 2 road carriage shed.
There you go.
Yeah.
Built in 2007 to house the lines in use and awaiting restoration carriage dock. Okay.
Yeah, there's definitely... I think this could have been written a bit better in some of these pop-ups. Yeah. As you say, Dan, the grammar needs looking at, really, doesn't it?
100%.
Brilliant to see this route's finally been released though. I mean, this has been long overdue. Like, it's been 4 or 5 years since we last sort of looked at it.
100%, yeah.
It's good to see it's finally been released. Oh, so here we are with the
carriage shed.
Carriage sheds. Oh, there are 2 carriage sheds.
2 carriage sheds, yeah.
Yeah, but they just need to work on the grammar a little bit. But yeah, no, this is looking pretty good. Oh, look at this unique looking signal.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah, that's interesting. It's not even on. It's not even a pole properly, is it?
It's like off to the side. I wonder what it's going to be like when it drops.
Yeah, so this is obviously again another one of those custom signals that they've made. They've done the researching on these. Let's see what it looks like when it drops, as you say. Assuming it does drop.
Hopefully. Maybe when the train's past it.
No.
Aww.
Oh, there you go.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was nice. Halt station ahead. We'll be using platform 1 today, so we'll cross over the points at no more than 10 miles an hour. You might be going a bit fast.
Oh god, yeah.
Everyone brace yourselves!
It's because we were focusing on that signal.
Yeah. Well, so that prompt was a little late.
Yeah, they should have done it a bit earlier.
Yeah.
Well, we've got some more interesting stuff around here to look at.
I always found the staggered platforms here nice. This is beautiful, this is.
Yeah, so I'm going to pause the game now just while I look around here. But yeah, look at the, I love the tall trees at Holt. That's very, distinctive characteristic of Holt Station. It's just, that they do have that.
I will admit there is better pine tree assets that you can get.
Yeah.
There's some in the Train Sim Academy route. Train Sim Academy, as far as I'm aware. Some nice ones.
But they're not terrible, I suppose.
No, they're not terrible.
The Holt signs. I'm sure there was some 3D ones of these. Or I must be. I think these are JT assets. The Holt signs.
Yeah.
Yeah, just got a random shelter there. Yeah, so that's the sort of that. This was the platform before they built this platform. Yeah. So this is what it was originally. Just this platform, and that was it. Then you had this was like the cafe area originally.
That's a nice asset.
Yeah, that's like made up. It's like an old coach or something, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's been extended on.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, we've got coal merchant. Yeah, so this is that gate where you come out here and obviously get your photos from here, which is usually a really nice sort of shot you can get. This is sort of like the cafe model railway room kind of thing. Ice creams and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't think this is a custom. I think this is just a thing. But at least it's there. Holt Station building itself, standard Just Trains asset, but it's a really good Just Trains asset, to be honest. It's a good one. Oh, there's the 3D Holt sign. Look, yeah. Again, Just Trains. They've done. Yeah, it's nice. I like the.
It looks nice.
The moss on there. This little hut here, I think that's new. I haven't seen that before. Pretty cool. The miniature railway had gone a while ago, so that's not there anymore. But look at this. This is good. You've got like this sort of walkway here. We can go into the coach, which I think is pretty cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
M&GM brake van, another piece of rolling stock that comes with the route. Looks fancy. Got all of the handbrake in there. Again, we've got some unique pieces of rolling stock in here, which is very, very good. I think is this the Matrix Trains one or this one here?
No, that's I think custom.
Yeah, it's not looking too bad. We've got the seating area down here again. With some bins and stuff like that. Little details like this really do make a route look really nice. We've got this random turntable here, which is that's there in real life. I know that because I've been walked down here. I don't think you can walk down here anymore. Actually, I think they closed it off. You can also get a nice shot of trains down here coming into the station, which is usually quite a good spot. I've just realised we've got another coach here, which is like that's interesting. It's just a blank coach with nothing on it.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, blanked
like
out
barrier coach, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like a barrier coach. Yeah, I like that. So they've just again, they put the research into finding out about the rolling stock. That's been included. All the signalling's custom. Oh, okay. There's some interesting things going on with that lattice signal there. Look, there's something going on with the collisions there, isn't there? Sure, looks a bit strange. But yeah, so that is Holt really. That is the I believe is this No, I think that's been there before, isn't it? The Goods Depot, or is that a new?
I
Do you
don't
reckon?
know. I
I
don't know.
honestly I can't remember. It's been that long since I played the original Just Trains one, and just the this one in general. Um, that crane's smart. But yeah, so that's basically it, really. What do we think, Dan? What's your thoughts on this new version of the North Norfolk
I
Railway?
think it. I think it's great, and it's nice that it's been released. I just think it needs a little bit more work. To be perfectly honest.
Yeah, there is definitely a few issues down at Sheringham which I think should be rectified or should have been rectified with the testers. Like the big old
And the
gaping
upper
hole and stuff like that is a bit of a problem.
the upper section of the route though is fine. It's really nice.
Yeah. And like them random bushes, like the constant copy and pasting of the bushes along that Wayborn section with they need to go because they aren't there in real life and they just look stupid. It's just it kind of ruins the look of the rest of the surroundings having them copied and pasted bushes along that section, don't there? Um, but other than that, yeah, the route itself is looking pretty damn cool, and it's great to see it's finally been released and in time for
100%.
Christmas.
Yeah. There you go.
So there we go. So that is our first video on the new Steam Sound Supreme and Slowline Simulations North Norfolk Railway, which was originally started by Oliver Brailsford, aka Wandering 1500. And yeah, I've enjoyed looking at it. I think Dan, you've enjoyed looking at it.
Yeah.
It's it's nice to see it out, but as you said, it does need some refinements. There is definitely some scenario problems, and there is a few niggles at Sheringham. But I will investigate the platforms because it could just be the fact that we had the original beta work in progress version installed on our computers originally, so it might have
Yeah.
messed up the platforms or markers or something. But if anyone else has played this route or is playing this route right now, please let us know in the comments if you're having them same issues, because I'll be really interested to see if it is just something genuine on mine and Dan's end because we had the beta version of the route, or it's a global issue throughout the release of the route. So yeah, but overall, I think it's pretty good. The scenery is stunning, especially on the upper side of the route, as Dan said, and it's been great to look at it. So this has been Samuel Beeman of BLS and Daniel White of BLS, and we'll see you in another video, which we will, won't we, Dan? Because we've actually got another one coming soon.
Yeah.
So we'll see you in the next video, which will be yet another Train Simulator Classic video on the backdated Train Sim North London lines, which is a well overdue video, and we've been needing to do it for a little while. So we'll see you for that video. Yes. Goodbye for now, folks.
Goodbye.